Vehicle collisions involving wildlife are a serious hazard on highways across the United States. Each year, millions of accidents occur, resulting in significant human injuries, fatalities, and economic losses. Even a single moment of inattention can lead to devastating consequences. One common scenario involves deer suddenly crossing the road. On busy highways, vehicles can collide with these animals, sometimes causing severe accidents. In one incident, a motorcycle narrowly avoided a deer, though the animal did not survive. In other cases, two deer darted into traffic, illustrating how unpredictable wildlife behavior can pose extreme risks to drivers. Nighttime driving increases the danger. Reduced visibility makes it difficult to anticipate animals entering the roadway. Videos captured incidents where deer approached railroad tracks or highways, with tragic outcomes when there was insufficient time to react. Reports indicate that traffic collisions with livestock and wild animals in the U.S. can reach up to 3 million per year, resulting in approximately 300 fatalities annually. Unexpected animal movements are not limited to deer. Horses and cattle may suddenly enter roads, particularly in rural areas. One example involved a horse running across a highway in New Mexico. Fortunately, the animal survived with injuries, and no drivers were harmed. According to state regulations, livestock owners are responsible for preventing animals from entering roadways and may be held liable for damages if accidents occur. Drivers must remain vigilant, particularly on highways bordered by dense vegetation, as even a single second of delay can turn a routine trip into a tragedy. Awareness, reduced speed in high-risk areas, and careful observation of surroundings are essential safety measures. Wild animals also present dangers beyond roads. In Morocco, a wild boar previously caused significant damage to a rifle during an encounter, highlighting the formidable strength of these animals. Experienced hunters use meticulous preparation and strategic positioning to safely manage encounters with such wildlife. For instance, when confronting a large wild boar in dense forest, precise timing and accurate shots are critical to neutralize the threat without unnecessary risk. Hunting teams often work in coordination, positioning themselves along forest edges, tracking animal movements, and responding swiftly to ensure both safety and effective management of potentially dangerous wildlife. These efforts protect both humans and local ecosystems while mitigating the economic and safety risks associated with uncontrolled animal populations. Wild boar management in dense forests requires careful planning and precise execution. In one operation, a dark shadow suddenly appeared among the trees. A shot was fired but missed, allowing the animal to retreat into the underbrush. Nearby positions immediately raised rifles, prepared to respond. Within moments, another team moved into position and successfully stopped the wild boar. The animal was neutralized efficiently, leaving only its lifeless body on the forest floor. As the sun climbed higher, the team adjusted their strategy to increase the effectiveness of the operation. Venturing deeper into the forest and taking up assigned positions, hunters carefully scanned the terrain, observing every movement. A wild boar emerged through the grass, entering the line of sight. A well-placed shot immobilized the animal. The forest's dense vegetation provided an ideal refuge for the boars, making the operation a test of both skill and patience. Experienced hunters anticipate these movements, remaining alert and ready for action. Herds of wild boars occasionally appear unexpectedly, requiring rapid and precise responses. Coordinated action ensures the population is managed effectively, protecting nearby communities and agricultural areas. On the outskirts of the forest, another target appeared. A precise shot neutralized the boar, demonstrating the importance of skill and timing in wildlife management. In other regions, such as African savannas, wildlife populations have grown significantly, posing risks to both livestock and human settlements. Predators like lions require careful handling due to their power and potential danger. During controlled operations, teams track these animals, using strategic positioning and coordinated action to mitigate risk. Shots are carefully placed to ensure safety while managing the population. Hunting expeditions also address herbivore populations, such as zebras, which can impact local ecosystems if numbers grow unchecked. Swift movement and teamwork are essential to drive animals into controlled zones. Shots are executed with precision, allowing teams to maintain balance in the ecosystem while minimizing unnecessary stress on the wildlife. Through these strategies, hunters and wildlife managers work to preserve both safety for humans and sustainability for local ecosystems, maintaining harmony between human activity and natural habitats. During wildlife management operations, careful planning and precision are essential. In one instance, a zebra was successfully neutralized before it could escape completely. While tracking the herd, a kudu, a large antelope with impressive spiral horns, was spotted hiding in dense vegetation. Approaching a kudu is challenging due to its alertness and rapid sprinting ability when sensing danger. A large male kudu remained apart from the herd, cautiously scanning the surroundings. A well-placed shot caused the kudu to stagger and collapse. The rest of the herd fled, but a second team member, positioned strategically, delivered another precise shot to ensure control over the population. Further along the grasslands, a herd of antelopes was observed grazing. Alongside zebras, antelopes provide important resources for local communities, including meat for food and hides for traditional clothing and tools. These animals remain highly vigilant under the hot sun, making a careful approach essential for effective wildlife management. When a solitary antelope wandered slightly away from the group, it presented a controlled opportunity. A precise shot neutralized the animal immediately, supporting both population balance and community safety. In rugged terrains, such as swamps and dense forests, wild boars often gather in large groups. Skilled teams track these animals to prevent crop destruction and ensure safety. In the Texas swamps, hunters observed a herd of wild boars foraging. A precise shot caused one boar to fall, scattering the herd and demonstrating the importance of accuracy in controlling populations. In a nearby clearing, the hunters spotted a lone wild boar, moving cautiously while foraging for food. The animal's dark silhouette stood out against the sunlit grass, making it a clear target for the experienced team. With careful positioning, steady hands, and measured breathing, a marksman took aim. The shot was precise, and the boar was neutralized efficiently, bringing a swift end to its potential threat. The operation did not stop there. Moving along the swamp's eastern edge, the hunters soon identified another boar. Following the same disciplined approach, the animal was taken down before it could cause any further damage to nearby farmland, preserving both crops and soil. Meanwhile, across the dense forest, a separate team reached its designated site and dispersed into pre-assigned positions. The thick canopy and tangled undergrowth made visibility a challenge, but careful observation allowed the hunters to monitor every movement. When a wild boar entered the line of sight of one marksman, a single, well-aimed shot brought the animal down instantly. Across multiple ambush points, coordinated action ensured that no boar slipped through the perimeter. Each team member's vigilance contributed to a synchronized effort that both protected farmland and effectively managed the surrounding wildlife population. These carefully executed operations demonstrate the delicate balance between active wildlife management and the protection of human livelihoods. Every movement, every decision, is informed by precision, timing, and strategic planning. From locating individual animals to coordinating team responses across varied terrain, the hunter's expertise ensures that farmland remains safe while minimizing unnecessary harm to the animals. In regions affected by large or potentially destructive species, this level of discipline and foresight is essential not only for the immediate safety of crops and property, but also for promoting long-term environmental sustainability and harmony between human activity and the natural world.